Hello, my name is Brian Stacks. This is my MDF Project 2 Review for Full Sail University. Just take you a quick overview. I'm going to run through my code first. Actually, I just run you through the storyboard view. This is a tab bar controller. This is the first view that gets loaded, by the device. Then on the first view of that tab, I drop a navigation controller there, created that, and then this would actually be the first view you would see. It's this About Me section. You could hit next to see and go over to this screen. It will bring a back button up because it's part of the navigation controls. You can just hit back and go back if you wanted to, or you can hit next to go to these pictures, and then they also have a back button. You can go back to them pictures, or hit done and just go back to the first. And then you would be able to hit the second tab. This would be the view that would come up on your second tab. Would be a UI table view. Had a list, of the things we were supposed to have in our app, and this would be our description page with our label, clickable label, and title, description, the link, and a button to close it. And this was our free form. You just had to make a custom object and change the names of the label. Now I'll run you through a little bit of my code. In the first view controller, all thing I did here was just add some color to the UI tab bar appearance and the UI navigation bar appearance. It's the only thing I really done. I did put this done here, and I didn't even use it, so it actually should have come out. Then you go to the second view controller. You see I got some properties here. I got my table view, data source, and delegate, and they're all hooked up in the storyboard. I come here. This is my prepare for segue. That way I can change the data back from the description to the detail view, and that way it goes back and forth. It shares the data. These are my custom objects off of I made a custom object here and I just made one. I knitted it, allocated it, and knitted it, and gave it a title, a description, and the URL link. I was going to do my site info, but I ended up not getting that far. Here's my word array that it knits the objects, and that's what's getting loaded into my table view. This is my commit editing. This is what deletes the row, the table view, or the delete rows, the index. This is one of the methods you have to have for the table view. It's pretty much like our last project. Another one, the count for it. The on click was this is how you get the editing to toggle on and off. And then my done to was my segue, my unwind segue. My detail view controller, these were when you hit the button on the table view, it'd go over to this. Here's my custom object. I just gave it a name. And then this tapped on link is actually called here after the view did load. This was to get my link to do the tap UI tap gesture recognizer. I'm just putting it on the third label and making it user interactive. You could have do that in storyboard. I just done it in code. But this is my user tapped on link method, and it's all getting added to the web view that I wanted to, click to that URL string is the label that I put actually into the text in the view we just seen. Next will be my custom objects. I just created some properties here something I didn't use. It could have been going on the project, but it worked. These are I synthesized some here. This is my free form. This is what I done. This is my tapped on link to another gesture recognizer for that because I wanted it to go to my website here, and that was all done here. And the UI did load as the action as the user selector, and the same thing. Just gave custom properties here. Just created a custom object, and you put that object's properties drilled down into the label .text. These are my custom cell properties. I just made a method here, just setting some of the cell properties. You see, I just got 3 strings and 3 UI labels, because I'm gonna just replace the text in those labels with those 3 strings. And here it is. Here's that method. First label.text is second string. Second label, I didn't need to do the third label because it was a static label that was set with the custom properties in the second view controller. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and run it for you. As you can see, the build succeeded. There's the first page. You hit next. There's the pictures. You can hit back and go back to the first page. Next. Hit next again. You still got your back. Go next, or you can hit done. This should take us back to the first page. And it did. Very successful. Oops, sorry about that. My research. This is my table view. The title and description of the articles I researched. You can hit the description, and you can hit the link, description, and get the title also. Then you can hit close and go back. You can hit the edit button. Actually, the NS log will come up right here. Delete. You can delete. Delete. And hit edit. And then you got just 3. And then the third is just some static labels that I changed dynamically with the custom object. You can actually click the link and go to my web page. But this has been my Project 2 review for MDF1 at Full Sail University. Thank you.